Hi everyone. I hate to say it, but what's going on right now could leave millions of Americans without food in just a few days. The Trump administration has just announced that it will not use emergency funds to pay out November food stamp benefits, and that means more than 40 million people could lose their SNAP assistance starting November 1st. This isn't a rumor. It's official. The USDA confirmed it in a memo released just days ago. According to that memo, the USDA's contingency fund, about $5 billion, cannot legally be used to cover regular monthly SNAP benefits because Congress has not passed a new budget for fiscal year 2026. In plain terms, they're saying the money exists, but they can't legally touch it. The issue is that SNAP typically needs around $9 billion each month to fund benefits nationwide. So even if they did use all the contingency funds, it still wouldn't be enough. Officials estimate that, even if a partial payment were sent, families might receive only 5 to 10% of their total benefits, about $35 instead of $350 for groceries. This is a major problem for states like New Mexico, Alabama, Missouri, and Texas, places where more than 1 in 4 households rely on food assistance just to get by. Food banks across the country are already bracing for impact, warning that shelves could run empty if this funding lapse continues. Many states are urging SNAP recipients to buy shelf-stable food now while they still can. The political situation in Washington is at the heart of this crisis. The Senate remains deadlocked. Republicans are demanding that Democrats end the shutdown before negotiations move forward, while Democrats say they won't reopen the government until Republicans agree to extend Obamacare subsidies. And as the two parties fight, tens of millions of Americans are caught in the middle of families, children, and seniors who depend on SNAP to eat. There are a few glimmers of hope. Lawmakers have introduced the Keep SNAP Funded Act of 2025, led by Representative Mariannette Miller Meeks and Senator Josh Hawley, which would temporarily fund SNAP during the shutdown. But even if it passes, experts say it could take weeks for payments to restart. Some governors and advocacy groups are also considering lawsuits, arguing that the administration must use available funds to prevent mass hunger. Right now, the USDA says its priority is saving money for future emergencies. But for millions of people, this is already an emergency. If Congress doesn't act fast, this could become the largest hunger crisis the U.S. has seen in decades. So if you or someone you know relies on SNAP, keep an eye on official updates from your state agency. Stock up if you can. Reach out to local food banks and spread the word. Because this isn't just a political story. This is about survival for millions of Americans. Would you like meth?